How's it going, guys? It's Poetry Set, and welcome back to another episode of the Dutch Return campaign. Let's go ahead and get right back into it. So, right now I think we're pretty much saving up our manpower and whatnot to either go to war with Burgundy or with England. Burgundy is allied with Bohemia and Cologne, and they're part of the Empire, so they will be defended, and Bohemia will bring their allies in. Of course, that's not the worst thing in the world. Cologne is also right there and pretty strong too, so that could be bad. That's probably why Burgundy allied them. They're kind of blocking me in. England, on the other hand, is not too strong. They're allies. They have allies, sure, but whatever. We probably want to take this land down here, like Oxfordshire, Gloucestershire. I think that's how you say that, Gloucestershire? I don't actually know. I'm terrible with English names. That's the thing though, is like it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny actually. So a lot of the time, English names, Americans will a lot of the time read English names wrong. That's just like, oh god, what was that? It was like metal popping in my desk. I don't know. A lot of the times, oh my god, our colonies are finishing so quickly. I think we might start pulling out of our old colonies earlier and sending out again. Pulling out. That actually should block out any Europeans for a long time, and then I think we start colonizing on this maybe, as well as start colonizing over here again. We'll see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Americans a lot of the time, and I mean a lot of the time, pronounce English names, like place names, really badly, really poorly, and that is a commonly known fact, and it is 100% true. However, you have to, I'm sure quite a few of my viewers that are watching this, I average, right now I'm getting a little over like 100 viewers per video, so I'm sure that statistically speaking, at least about like 4 of you are probably British. With that being the case, you guys have to understand that we don't mean to. It's not like we, it's not like there's anything wrong with us. A lot of the time, the reason that we mispronounce English names, is because we have the same names in our country, because you guys colonized us. We have the same exact names in our country for counties and whatnot and cities. Whoa, wait, what? 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 Hold on though. Are you telling me that because my colonies are our colonies are Catholic, that the Pope has affirmed our right to them? Oh, that's actually hilarious. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I think I might want to enforce the religion, actually, because I didn't even realize that was the case. But wow, that's quite funny. I didn't know that could happen. Well, you learn something new every day, I suppose. I don't actually like that, but they might flip back, honestly, but I think that's okay. Anyways, yeah, we have like the same, lots of times we have the same exact names for our cities, but they're pronounced differently, and it's confusing, I understand. Like, I'm trying to think of examples. Let me take a sip of my coffee, then I'll think. With, for example, let's see. I actually don't remember if this is a county in England or not. It sounds like one, but so there's Lancashire. There's Lancashire, right? There's a Lancaster, I believe is how it's pronounced. And Lancaster, I believe that's like a name for the another place in this area or whatever. Or is it a different part? There's Lincolnshire. Hold on. Let me look this up. Hold on. Maybe that's not one. It just sounds like Lancashire. Hold on. No, game pause. Game pause. All right. Yeah, the Duchy of Lancaster, the Duke of Lancaster, Earl of Lancaster, the House of Lancasters. That was the dynasty. That's right. Okay, so yeah, so there's Lancaster, and I pronounce it Lancaster, and so do a lot. But so the reason I'm actually bringing it up is because there's a lot of Lancasters in the U.S. Oh my God, I'm looking at it now. There's actually more than I thought. But there is a Lancaster County in South Carolina, the state that I live in. And I'm looking at the list. There's apparently like actually about 20 Lancasters. There's a Lancaster, California, Illinois. There's 2 Lancasters in Indiana. There's a Lancaster, Kansas, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Missouri, New Hampshire, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Texas, Virginia, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Wow. So yeah, that's a good example. There's a lot of Lancasters, and I pronounce it Lancaster, but some people pronounce it Lancaster. And it's like, it's sort of like the thing where like that is at times the de jure pronunciation here. It may trigger British people, but it is actually like how people pronounce it here. It'd be like me coming there and saying it, you know, Lancaster. It doesn't sound right, I know. But to a lot of people here, that's how it is. There's a lot of stuff like that with English. I will actually say, oh my God, we can already do we can do the East India Company already, because we have this. Right, okay. Merchants, I mean, heck, there's like literally no downside to it. Global trade power, colonial rate. That's amazing, wow. So, what was I gonna say? Do we already have a guy transferring here? Yeah, we do. We need to transfer here. So there's a lot of stuff with English. I will say though, there's actually a lot of stuff with French too. A lot of stuff with French, because while English is like the primary heritage of the United States or whatever, linguistically speaking and whatnot, and culturally too, to a certain extent, we have a lot of French influence as well. Like literally, like this whole part of the country, literally like a third of the country. Not population-wise. Population-wise, much less. But area-wise, like a third of the country was originally owned by the French. Maybe even more, actually. But including into places that we think of being more English-owned, like Michigan and stuff. But yeah, so because of that, there's a lot of French city names and whatever, too, that we also butcher all the time and stuff. For instance, but it's just sort of like the pronunciation is different now because it's evolved over time. For instance, and this is one that even I get triggered by, one that I really don't like, but I kind of accept it. It's like, yeah, that's the way you say it. The city that would, if you know any French at all, be pronounced Louisville. I mean, that's still even not the real French way to pronounce it. It'd be Louisville or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So, for instance, Louisville in Kentucky. Louisville is not pronounced Louisville unless you're not from Kentucky or the greater South in general. I really don't feel like doing this. Are you fighting Bohemia? Okay, since you're not, I will join. Louisville is not pronounced Louisville at all by people from Kentucky. And I know this because of my buddy 2F Jeff, who does a YouTube channel. He plays all like Mountain Blade Warband. You should definitely check him out, by the way. I'm going to pimp his channel a little bit. He told me this, actually, and his girlfriend told me this. But Louisville in Kentucky is not pronounced Louisville. It's pronounced Lowville. Lowville. It's pronounced Lowville. Kind of got to get in that southern accent. That's a terrible southern accent. I can do southern accents pretty well, but not that time. Lowville. It's Lowville. That's how it's pronounced there. It really is. And it's just someone you gotta accept if you want to move there. It's Lowville. It's kind of, yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird, but. And there's plenty of examples like that. But that's why, actually, I think if you're watching this, you might know what I'm talking about. But someone actually commented on this video and was like, and actually mentioned something about me pronouncing Maine, like I just did, Maine. because they are right. It's not the correct way to pronounce it. However, that's the way that the state of Maine in the U.S. is pronounced. I realize that it's like mine, or something like that. You know, I don't speak any French really, but I've taken enough Spanish and Italian and stuff to know roughly how Latin languages work. Although French has a lot of weird stuff. But yeah, with that being said, I realize that it's pronounced mine when you're talking about the French province, but I will probably still say Maine if I talk about it in the game, because of the fact that the American state is called Maine. It is. I realize though it's kind of probably weird and annoying, so I apologize for that. Man, our colonies are going so fast right now. Yeah, I'm gonna already get you out here and put you into the Cocos Islands. Okay, there you go. English. We can get another claim, right? No, you need 35. Alright, that's okay. I think we want to go ahead and get ready for war with England now. There you go. Alright, do we have any more policies that we want? No, not really. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our fleet ready for action, all grouped up here in London. And I don't think I want you... you'll probably be ready to siege down the provinces there that we're gonna have the war be declared for. You just won't be having any combat. We have 2 full armies that'll work on blocking off the width of the isle here. Okay, let's go ahead and... So we have this guy, the 334, so you're the siege one. Alright. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and get a claim on this. It's not even the best one to get a claim on, but we're going to do it anyways. Yeah, do that now as well. Because I believe our truce with you is up. So I think I'm going to go to war with you as well here in a second. Oh, Ulm is still alive at least. I would have had to break the alliance with France if that wasn't the case. I'm just teasing. Yeah, let's go to war with France. I believe it is time to do so. Bavaria is not too strong. Saxony is decently strong. I'm not worried. Nuremberg, I don't care about. Papal State is decently strong, but shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be able to reach us. And I'm not that worried in general. Alright. Take Oxfordshire is a good one. Okay. Meanwhile, we don't have an admiral or anything right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get you. We have too many leaders now, apparently. Who is our worst general? I don't even... Heck, I'll just take the point loss for a little bit. Why not? Yeah, sure, you're gonna enter a coalition against this, buddy. I mean, they literally did, but, you know. Not worry, basically. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, this should be a pretty easy war, honestly. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Leiden University. We still haven't had the event for the government either, have we? For a special government. Oh my god, we have so many admin points. It is ridiculous. Kilwa did enter the coalition. That is quite annoying. That is quite annoying, because that's going to make us, it's going to prevent us from being able to declare on them just yet. Sakalava, Cape of Good Hope. I mean, Wales, to be honest, Wales isn't that bad of a state. It's not terrible. It's just not the best. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you're in the coalition now, which is quite annoying. We could actually use this coalition to get to war with Burgundy without having to fight Burgundy's allies. So we could declare on, like, you know, on someone else, weaker, like Kilwa. I might do that, actually, after this war. One war at a time. I say as we're in 2. I love the name of Dingle Bay. That's such a great name. Other one. Okay, let's go ahead and smash up whatever armies they have here, and then get to work, sieging down the rest. Now switch that up. They got 2 there. No reason to not be min-maxing. We'll have to end this video in a second here, but not just yet. Timer hasn't gone off yet. Find their army, destroy it. We lost the siege of Antwerp, and that's not good. So this is what I was worried about. But that's why we're quickly sieging them down, and then we'll leave the Isles for the mainland. Okay, go over here real quick. Okay. There you go. Okay, we're gonna take quite a bit in this war too. That's the plan, at least. Can actually purchase a new ability. We only have 1 left, and it's really quite useless. But that's okay. Now the timer has gone off, but I'll go a little bit longer. You can tell we're pretty strong at this point, especially compared to someone like England, who's had quite the fall from grace. I just won a battle, and I don't know where it was, which concerns me. But I'm not that worried about it. I guess. Since we won, I guess. Yeah, we do need to come back to Holland now. Yeah, again, I don't really care about that chest. Yeah, see, this is what I was worried about, is that we're gonna have a whole bunch of Catholic zealots now. Yeah, a whole bunch of Catholics in Charleston. That sounds about right. I'm joking. Sounds actually quite ridiculous. Okay. That's another thing. We have a lot of, because of the, go back to what I was talking about earlier, because of the fact that we have a lot of like English names, like English-based names, we have a lot of names that are repeats. A lot of names that are repeats. Like I was saying, Lancasters, we have like 30 of them. Orange County is a big one. You know, there's Orange County, California, which is the most famous, I would say. But there are plenty more. plenty more where that came from. Like, I think... Actually, you know what? South Carolina doesn't have an Orange County. I was going to say they did. We have an Orangeburg County still. Pretty close. Oh, God, that's a lot of... Yeah, I gotta get rid of some of this stuff, but it's gonna hurt for a little bit. Charleston is another one, because it literally comes from Charlestown. But Charleston, South Carolina is probably the most notable Charleston. It's a decent-sized city, maybe like 400,000 people in the metropolitan area there. It's kind of weird because it's like on a point where there's a big like river delta and there's a marsh, so there's like 3 different points of land where there's major city areas or whatever there. And so, like, there's the historic part, and then there's across the bay, there's another side, and then the other side of the bay, there's another side, but the whole area, though, together is quite, has quite the population. I think it actually has more population than Columbia, the capital of South Carolina. Again, you know, 300, 400,000 people, not a ton. Certainly not like a major city, like a major city, but it's a city, and it has a Beyond that, Charleston actually, historically, Charleston, South Carolina was like the most important port in the whole southeast of the U.S. And it still is really important. It's not as big now as like Fort Lauderdale, I think, but and like New Orleans, it is still a pretty major port. I think it's like the 7th or 8th largest port in the country, so it's pretty major. It's a pretty major shipping ground area. With that being said, then it is it's a decent city, but there's also it's not the capital of the state though. Even though it is like basically the largest, I think, but. That's the confusing part, is that then there's another state that has a capital, its capital, that's also called Charleston, and that is West Virginia. So it's certainly not like a major state or a major city, really. But West Virginia, their capital is actually called Charleston. That's their capital there. So it's quite funny and confusing. But in any case, let's see. Who am I at war with here? Bavaria, Saxony, the Papal State. Okay, let's go and siege some people down. Saxony first. But yeah, I'm trying to think of any other ones, like. In South Carolina, there's a county called York County, which I'm pretty sure is pretty common. Let's actually look it up. York County. Maybe that's just a South Carolina one. Oh, maybe no, there's a York County, Virginia. There's also one in Pennsylvania, it looks like. Yeah, there's quite a few other ones. But yeah, York County, and most of those are, again, named after, British cities or counties or whatever, duchies, whatever. But obviously, one thing I like about E4 is that they kept lots of the native names for the places here. Names that that I actually recognize. So for instance, here's South Carolina, the state here. It's actually pretty accurate to modern day borders. It's split it up into 5 different counties, which is they're pretty like evenly distributed. Columbia, the capital, right here. Charleston is right here on the Santee River, which is why this is called Santee. I actually don't know much about Cusavo, but Saluda is another river. I think it's this one actually that meets up with the Santee. So the Saluda is a big one. There's the Savannah River right here, which is the border between Georgia and South Carolina. There's the Edisto, which you don't see here, but the Edisto is a river. The Waccamaw Basin, I believe. Although I believe this river is actually called the PD River nowadays. The Catawba is actually not a river, I don't think. It might be a tributary, but Catawba is actually just the name of the Indian, one of the Indian groups here. There's a reservation actually up here in York County, actually, which I was talking about before. So the Catawba Native Americans were a group there, and still are, although so they don't have a large tribe, which is unfortunate. Yeah, just get out. Get out of my war. Alright, I do need to end this video here because I do need to start getting ready for class. I got 20 minutes till I gotta leave, really. So you're gonna have to forgive me for that, but we'll go just a second longer. We'll watch this battle here. Why did you not go? I definitely told you to go. Did I accidentally put it back on the normal guy before the first army? Probably. That's probably what I did. Alright. Bavaria and the Papal State are what we got to deal with still. You're the combat one. Just destroy them, please. Let's go ahead and get the... No, you're the siege one. The other one should be going... The other one should be going to assist you and be next to you. like I was gonna do. Man, France is already in, like, Genoa, basically. They don't own Genoa itself, but... Oh my god. So much admin power. We're focused on admin, right? That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. I mean, heck, just, you know, keep doing it. Get our capital buffed up. Why not? Ooh, hey, I see an opportunity. Oportunidad. Just stack wipe. No, they moved. They moved. Alright. Divert your course, soldier. Divert your course, soldier. Okay, meanwhile, who else can we get out of this? Nuremberg, what about you, buddy? No. Soon enough, soon enough. I should not have taken more admin power. And you know what, to be honest, probably doesn't matter. We have too much either way. Okay. Romania has come under our occupation. It's come under our occupation, mate. Oh no, we got some effing rebels to deal with, don't we? I'm gonna let those ones sit up there, but I'm gonna deal with these ones down here. Hopefully we should be able to deal with them with a 4 stack against their 5. Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, that's fine. I really like to get the Papal State out of this darn war. Maybe go up to Bavaria as well. We'll see. Hey, look at that. Of tea and sugar. We got the tea and sugar event. That's good for us. More money that we really don't need. But can always use. The nobility just lost? Okay, that's amazing. That's a very... very helpful event, so now they can actually start gaining back some of their... Oh, no. No. 94? Can we make it to 94? Yeah, we can. Alright, we'll be good then. That's fine. They're gonna come attack us, aren't they? No, they're not. Good. I really don't care as long as they don't siege back any, either Northumberland or Cumbria. And if we can just... I mean, we have a fort there, so it should be okay. I really should end the video, but I kind of don't want to. I have so much fun when I play this game, you know? So I think the protocol now is going to be... bring back the colonists and send them out again once we hit 400. I'm just going to keep pushing to the east. I mean, we should have bought ourselves quite some time since no one can get into anywhere here. So maybe we focus on America a little bit. And I think that's actually a good idea. Let's say that's the last one. The next ones will go to... will not be going to there. They'll be going to... the next colonist is... yeah. The next colonist will be going to... we'll go to the Americas. We could use some more there. Papal State, a dog. There you go. There we go. Now we have a ridiculous amount of war score with them. Nuremberg, there you go. So they are trying to siege that, which I don't like. I do want to take Limerick so that we can release Thomond. I think it's become time for that. We have so many relationship slots we totally can. We could I guess do the England colonization thing as well, but I kind of don't feel like we need more than one vassal in the British Isles. Yeah, I don't think it's really necessary. We'll see. Ooh, let's wait for that battle to finish. They won that battle. Good job, colony. Oh, but now you're gonna have some trouble, huh? All right. Yeah, I think that's good for this. In fact, that might be too much. Nah, no, it's fine. Hispaniola? We don't have a fort there. Hold on, then. We're gonna have to wait a little longer, it seems. Alright, cool. You know what? Tell you what, I do need to end this episode here, but I think we'll continue with this forward just so we can get everything we want. Thanks for watching, and I will, leave a like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed. I've been really enjoying this campaign. And if you didn't, I hope to see you. That was a botched outro. I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.